Are you thinking about buying a home in 2020? Well, unless you have cash in hand, you'll probably be getting the mortgage. Here's 7 questions to ask your lender so you can be a well-informed buyer. And that video is coming right up. Hey, welcome. I am glad you're back. If this is your first time visiting, my name is Andy Elliott. I work with DeSelms Real Estate here in Williamson County, Tennessee, and we also serve the Nashville area. Remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified of new videos as they come along. Let's talk about 7 questions to ask those lenders. Before you can ask your questions, you have to find a good lender, right? Well, my stance is pretty strong on this, but it's simple. Get referrals. If you can, get 3. You'll be really glad you did, and you'll likely see some major differences between them. Resources for a good lender can be a trusted realtor or a friend who's had a really good experience with one. Be careful approaching lenders based on TV and online ads. They promote teaser rates to get your attention before they know anything about you. More on that later. Question number 1. What loan will work best for me? Just like we have options with automobiles, we have options in loan products too. And because borrowers come in all types and kinds, lenders have created products designed for different situations. Whether you're a first-time buyer or you're buying that $1 million dream home, chances are a lender will have what you need. You're going to hear a lot of new terms like FHA, VA, conventional loan, down payment, closing costs, points, rate lock. They can all be confusing. But between this video and a good lender, you'll have a handle on it in no time. If you'll supply the lender with complete and accurate information, they can help you understand what's in your best interest financially, and they'll for sure put you in a loan that's best for you. Number 2, what are my all-in costs? What's this thing going to cost me? Part of the decision-making process when you get a loan is figuring out what the initial outlay is going to be when all the dust settles. Oftentimes, it's the all-in cost that a buyer will use to decide if they're going to get a particular loan, and that's fine, I get it. Just be open to options, because the best loan long-term may or may not be the cheapest one to get into. Talk to your lender about that. Number 3, how long to close a loan? Typically 30 to 45 days should be a breeze for a lender, but there are some loans, especially buyer assistance types, that can take longer. Be aware, it's critical that the buyer submits all the documents needed by the lender right away. One missing document can be a showstopper, and you really don't want that. Ultimately, what you're looking for is a purchase contract that allows ample time for the loan to close. Number 4, what are rate locks? What is a rate lock? Well, basically put, a rate lock is where you pay money to keep an interest rate where it is for a certain period of time. Usually this comes into play when you've been looking for a house for a while and just can't seem to find one, but you really do like the interest rate you've got. Rate locks will limit the rate from going up, but sometimes they can keep them from going down as well, unless your lender allows for a one-time float down. Are rate locks a good bet? That's just a thing. It is kind of a bet. So make sure you talk to your lender about that float down. Number 5, what are points and how do they work? You may have the opportunity to buy down your interest rate. What that means is you pay money up front to lower your interest rate over the life of the loan. Is this a good deal? Well, maybe. It depends on your situation, the lender, and the market. 1 point equals 1% of the value of the loan. In the interest rate reduction, that can differ. A seasoned lender will help you navigate points, and if you even need to get involved in that. Number 6, is there a prepayment penalty? A prepayment penalty is, let's say you came into a lot of money and you wanted to pay off your house note early. A prepayment penalty is essentially a fee charged for the interest lost over a mature loan. The last few years I haven't seen prepayment penalties included in the loans, but it's a question worth asking. Number 7, and finally, as you're finishing up the interview, ask about that interest rate. And remember that interest rates are negotiable a little bit. The reason I say do this last is simple. Interest rates are important for sure, but they're only one part of a complex calculation. And don't fall in love with TV ads and online ads that have those teaser rates. Be sure to talk to your lender about how an interest rate factors into the whole calculation. As I like to say, the bottom line is the bottom line. Your lender will help you determine what loan product is best for you. And here's the wrap up. When it comes to buying a home, I can't overstate the importance of a lender in the overall ease of a transaction. I've helped hundreds if not thousands of people close loans, and the lender can make or break the deal, not only in the closing, but in the overall experience of it. A solid lender can make the whole process seem almost effortless. Well, there you go, 7 questions to ask your lender. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. Remember to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to be notified of new videos as they come along. Leave a comment and give me a like, will you? Talk to you soon.